The 2025 NFL Draft has concluded and some big major trades in the NFL have been passed. And with that being said, we head on to Madden 25 today to simulate the 2026 NFL season to see who they predict will be the champion. Guys, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack, and let's get right into the simulation. Here we go. Guys, we have not made a Madden or NFL video in so long, so we are back today. As you see, I am controlling using my favorite team and my hometown squad, the Pittsburgh Steelers. But as you see on these rosters, we got Shedeur Sanders on the Browns, Jackson Dart, we even got Will Howard on Pittsburgh, we just saw Cam Ward on the Titans, George Pickens just got traded to the Cowboys, which is crazy, and then Travis Hunter, obviously the second overall pick, the wide receiver, going to Jacksonville. So guys, without further ado, we're going to get right into this and simulate to the postseason and check out the end of the regular season awards and stats around the league. And let's see who the MVP is. It is Josh Allen winning another one. He leads the league in votes as he will win it for the Bills. I mean, if we look down the list, the only real surprise I think would be Dak Prescott. He had a great comeback. Anyways, as we go to Coach of the Year, how about the Panthers Coach of the Year? That guy wins it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who he is, but that means the Panthers had a turnaround season. And as we look at the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tyler Warren, as we see Cam Ward, the rookie, #1 overall pick, was second. Will Howard started for Pittsburgh, had a good year. We see Travis Hunter, Ashton Jeanty, the running back from Boise State, and even the running back, Caleb Johnson from Iowa, had a good year for Pittsburgh. It seemed like the Steelers did well. And then we got the Defensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC. It was Kenneth Grant from the Miami Dolphins. And now we go to the NFC. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Abdul Carter, as we know, that great defensive guy from Penn State, now on the Giants. He was an early draft pick. And Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to McMillan from the Panthers. I mean, the Panthers had a really good year. As we go down the list, the rookies, receivers, Golden, Blue, and we also see Scabado, the running back. In the QB stats, most yard, the MVP, Josh Allen. Look at Mahomes, 54 touchdowns. That is insane. Michael Penix had a really good year for the Falcons, over 4,000 yards. But as we go on the list, there was Cam Ward, the rookie, 3,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 21 picks, a solid season. Will Howard, 26 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. He did well. And apparently Madden put Aaron Rodgers on the Browns. He started for them, so that is interesting to see. And as we go down the list of QBs, I think the most surprising or interesting thing, Caleb Williams is just not doing well in the NFL. Third to last in terms of quarterbacks. And the top three running backs, Jacobs, Mixon, Barkley. Najee Harris had a really good year. His first year with the Chargers, so how about Najee Harris? Ashton Jeanty, the rookie, 9 touchdowns his rookie year. Definitely solid. I think he's going to be one of the best in the league at some point. And then we see the receiving leaders, St. Brown from the Lions, Puka Nacua, Shakir from the Bills. How about that? Shakir, a good year. And Travis Hunter, he had 4 touchdowns. I feel like he could add more, but solid season for him. As Chris Jones led the NFL's in sacks with 18.5. Right down behind him, we see Parsons is in there as well. Even down below, Abdul Carter, the rookie. And then we got interceptions leader. It is Lee Noor from the 49ers with 9. Leading the league. Marshawn Lattimore is right there as well. Now watch the standings in the AFC. The Chargers, the 1 seed. How about that? Broncos, the 2 seed. Bills, Ravens, Miami Dolphins get 10 wins. The Chiefs, former AFC champs, only with 9. They will make it, but the Patriots somehow miss out. Might have been a tiebreaker. They only had 9 wins, but man, what a season for the Patriots after being so bad the last couple years. Texans make it, but Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, those teams were on the bubble, but they did not make it. As how about, look at Justin Fields and the Jets, worst in the AFC, only 4 wins. But now we move to the NFC. It is the Philadelphia Eagles, the champs, 15-2, dominant, taking the best record in the NFL. Packers right behind them. The Giants, what a comeback here for them. Buccaneers, 49ers, the Panthers. How about Carolina? A surprisingly good season after being so bad. And how about this? The Lions, Commanders, Cowboys, they all miss out. A couple of those teams in the playoffs last year, but Dallas, man, that is heartbreaking as the Bears worse in the NFC as well as the Seahawks with just 4 wins there. And so here we are to the 2026 NFL playoffs here at Madden 25. This is what the bracket will look like. The byes go to the Chargers and the Eagles. And the most surprising thing, the Kansas City Chiefs, the 7th seed. What a first round matchup that is with Buffalo, that rivalry there. But anyways, guys, we're going to simulate here to find out which team would be the champion for the next NFL season. So sit down, sit back, relax, go get your predictions in. It's your last chance as the road to the Super Bowl begins here. So let's go. We begin the wild card weekend in San Francisco. The New York Giants are down by 5 points. If they get going a game-winning drive, they are going to knock off this 49ers team. As Wilson, a big play there. He has no touchdowns, an interception, but that doesn't matter. If he can get a touchdown right here, that all is in the past. As there's another completion, this Niners defense, they got to step up. They do not want to get upset by this Giants team here at home. 2nd and 3 for New York. Another completion, it's a first down, and the Giants are going to keep the chains moving. And now with 59 seconds, they're approaching midfield. This is a good drive right here. A completion, only 8 yards, and they got to manage the timeout situation. Only 1 remaining at the 46-yard line of San Francisco. A touchdown will give them the lead. A field goal doesn't do anything. Wilson going to take a shot. Got his man! Touchdown Giants! Are you kidding me? Here come the G-Men! Russell Wilson in his Giants playoff debut! What an absolute beauty of a ball! And the New York Giants had the lead, but this is a big time 2-point conversion because still 30 seconds to make it a field goal game. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. No good. And the Giants have the lead, but San Francisco still has time left. 25 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Purdy trying to be great. There's a big time first down completion. All San Francisco need is a field goal. Purdy, new set of downs, got his man, gets to about the 48-yard line, and in 2 plays, the San Francisco 49ers approaching field goal range. Purdy now, 11 seconds, gonna take it himself. And is that enough for field goal range? I mean, you would like to get more. But for the Niners, they're going to bring out the kicker. They're not wasting any more time. No more timeouts. They got to take it. This is a deep one. It's left, but it's in. And good. What a kick. And the Niners take the lead with under 10 seconds. Unbelievable. And the Giants, only 1 play remaining, 2 seconds. At this point, a field goal is not in range, and he's gonna go down, sacked, and the Niners will get it done. What a comeback drive with 30 seconds from Brock Purdy. There will be no upset in San Francisco. Now we go to Baltimore, AFC battle here in the wildcard weekend, a blowout. 35-12, the Ravens knock off the Dolphins, and for Miami, another first-round loss. At this point, you gotta break everything up, including Tua. Baltimore moves on, and now we go to a game in Houston. Look at this, the Texans, I mean, no respect for the Broncos, kicking a field goal up by 7 already to make it a 10-point game and end Bo Nix and Denver's season in the first round. Bryce Young in his playoff debut has a chance to go on a game-winning drive against the Buccaneers. A minute to go from his own 20, gonna throw. It's intercepted by Tampa Bay. They gotta get him down as he breaks a tackle to the 10 and into the end zone. The Buccaneers with a pick 6 to most likely seal this game. Oh man, I mean, Bryce Young was having a good game up until that point. What, with 45 seconds, it is over. Wow, I mean, just what a play. We gotta see this one more time. He went up the vertical, unbelievable. And there's one more play remaining in this game. Bryce Young, 21-32 to score. The ball is caught, but it doesn't matter. Young had 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 291. That interception proved to be costly as the Buccaneers with Baker move on to the next round. And now we go to a game in Green Bay. The Packers will beat the Los Angeles Rams 13-21. How about Jordan Love and this Green Bay team? They will move on to the wild card games as they get the job done here at Lambeau. Our last matchup of the wildcard weekend, and it's a good one. This rivalry continues as the 7-seeded Chiefs, the former AFC champs, up by 4 against the 2-seeded Bills. But Josh Allen breaking tackles. He needs to go on a game-winning drive. This is the team that has been his kryptonite. They've been in the way of so many Super Bowls, but right now he has a chance to win it. 40 seconds. Allen got his man, and the Bills on the move. This Chiefs team won 3 straight AFC championships. Can this be the time they go out? They're the 7th seed. You would think so, bud. When you got Pat Mahomes, you are never out of it, even as a 7th seed. But with 33 seconds, here's Josh Allen at midfield. Strike, and he got his man right outside the red zone. And the Bills with 24 seconds. The clock is going. They're out of timeouts, I forgot. We're down to 6 seconds. This could be the last play. Oh, Allen barely gets it out. The pressure. And now with 4 seconds, this is it to beat the Chiefs. Can Josh Allen do it? 23 yards, needs it all. and he's gonna throw short. The pressure got to him, and he had to let it go. And the Bills once again for the Chiefs, even with Kansas City being a 7 seed. What a wild card round. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I still can't believe the Chiefs, even as the 7th seed, will beat the Bills and move on. They are still, in my opinion, the team to beat in the AFC. But now, guys, we only have a couple teams remaining. Hopefully your favorite team is still in it. But let's simulate the divisional round here in Madden 25 for the 2026 playoffs. Let's go. Welcome to the playoffs. The number 1 seed in the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles, the former champs. They will defend and they will win this game against the 49ers to move on and back to the NFC Championship game, 24-14, your final. And for the 49ers, is it time to break things up? Another loss in the postseason. As we go to Los Angeles, it is the Chiefs and the number 1 seed in the AFC Chargers battling it out, a divisional battle. And again, like I said, even though the Chiefs are a 7th seed, they're probably still favored to win this game. And right now they have a chance to win it, down by 6 points. If Pat Mahomes can take them on a game-winning drive, they will be going back to the AFC Championship. And for this Chargers team, they are the number 1 seed for a reason. They got here being dominant, so right now can their defense get a stop? As here come the Chiefs, I mean, that is a big completion there to Rice, and with only 1 timeout, 46 seconds, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to need a lot. Mahomes almost threw an interception to Derwin James, and that would have ended this game. The Chargers, I don't think anybody saw them getting to the AFC Championship before the season, but right now, they're 43 seconds away. Mahomes, 2nd and 10, stepping up in the pocket, gonna take it himself. He's got legs, and he gets down to the 45-yard line in the Chargers territory. So now Mahomes, quick strike, bat it down. What a defensive play there by number 29. 34 seconds, 2nd and 10. Mahomes steps back. Mahomes gonna fire downfield. It's caught by Rice, and he's into the end zone. The Chiefs tie the game with the extra point for the lead. Patrick Mahomes, you can never count him out, even as a 7th seed, coming up clutch. There is still time remaining, but what a big time touchdown. As we look at the replay one more time, just burn all those Chargers secondary. So can Herbert be great? 16 seconds after 2 bad first down plays. Here come the Chargers. 11 seconds, they burn a timeout, 1 remaining to get the first down right there. A field goal will win them their game. They're at their 41-yard line. So if they can get a big chunk right here, they can ultimately win this game. There's a dump off, not sure if you wanted that if you're Herbert, and only 5 seconds now. This could be the game. 2nd and 9, 42-yard line. Herbert steps back, 2 seconds, 1 second, time runs out, but it's intercepted anyways. The Chiefs get the pick, and that will seal the deal. Kansas City is going back to the AFC Championship, upsetting the Chargers in this game. And now we move on to Green Bay. The Packers will beat the Buccaneers 24-7, and that will set them up with a matchup between the Eagles for the NFC Championship. But for Tampa Bay, they will fall in this game, only scoring 7. And now we're off to Baltimore, and the Ravens holding the Texans to just 0 points. I haven't seen this in a long time in these Madden simulations. Houston puts up a donut as this Baltimore Ravens team moves on to the AFC Championship, where they await the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, that should be a good one. And so there are just 4 teams remaining in this Madden 25 simulation for the 2026 NFL playoffs. And in this conference finals, we have the Chiefs, Ravens, and then we have the Packers and Eagles. I still can't believe the Chiefs came into this as a 7th seed, but they look like the 1 seed. These should be some great games. So let's find out who will make this Super Bowl in today's simulation. So let's go. NFC Championship game, 4-point difference, Eagles down by 4, 45 seconds, they're looking to go back to the Super Bowl, but the Packers are trying to prevent them from doing so. Green Bay with a big sack, time is running, and for some reason, Philly is not using a timeout. They have all 3 remaining, a short completion there to Goddard, and now they use a timeout, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Jalen Hurts, 16 seconds, quick pass, no, what defense from the Packers secondary. Smith looks shaken up right there, and now with just 14 seconds, 4th and 7, game on the line for Philly, and they convert. Who else but AJ Brown? Eagles are still in it, just 10 seconds and only 1 timeout. This is crazy. I just can't believe how bad they're managing this vlog as they send a man out right. Jalen Hurts all by himself. Quick pass. Incomplete, nobody home. 8 seconds now remaining. Jair Alexander with the celebration on defense, but here are the Eagles. This could be the last play. Hurts going for it all. End zone, a man's open, and it's caught for a touchdown. Do you believe in miracles? The Eagles, with 1 second on the clock, score. Oh my goodness, that might be the best moment here in simulation history on Madden. Oh man, Dotson from Jalen Hurts, the miracle. How did he get that open? I mean, what's a pass? And he gets 2 feet in bounds. Let's make sure he does. And just 1 second left. So the Packers, they're going to need another miracle from this game. The kick return is all Green Bay has. They will take it out of the end zone, needing to go all the way. Stuffed, and the Eagles will go back to the Super Bowl. A last-second touchdown. Green Bay fans at home, I know that is just heartbreaking and tough to watch. 23-20 your final. And in the AFC, finally, somebody will beat the Chiefs. Only 6 points in this AFC battle, and the Baltimore Ravens will get past Kansas City to move to the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson trying to secure his first as they win 6-19. Baltimore moves on. So just 2 teams remaining. Will Jalen Hurts get his second championship, or will Lamar Jackson get his first? We have the Philadelphia Eagles from the NFC versus the AFC champs, Baltimore Ravens. 1 game to determine the winner of the 2026 NFL champion here in the Super Bowl. Well guys, let's see who Madden 25 predicts will win it all. Let's go. The big game will come down to this. The Baltimore Ravens have it. They're down by 3 at the red zone. 1:04. Lamar Jackson steps up. Lamar through the defense. Just short of the end zone. He gets stopped at the 2-yard line. But more importantly, if the Ravens score here, they will take the lead. 59 seconds. Lamar Jackson gonna throw it, and it is caught for a touchdown. Man, I was getting scared. I was getting Seahawks flashbacks where they threw a pick in the end zone. They should have just ran it there, but hey, they got the touchdown. That's what matters. Now, Jalen Hurts has a chance to win it for the Eagles. We just saw what they did last round against the Packers with that miracle. Do they have any more magic? 50 seconds. Hurts under pressure. Goes down. 2 Ravens there. A big-time loss. And Baltimore's defense can win this game on a stop. And the Eagles, once again, like the last game, not calling a timeout, using all 3, or keeping, I should say, as here is Jalen Hurts on the attack. Fumbles. Oh, but they get it back. So lucky on the Eagles in this simulation. That should have been the game right there. But they get it back, call a timeout, and with 15 seconds from the 44-yard line, need to get in the end zone. Hurts all by himself. Hurts, quick completion, and Saquon Barkley gets across midfield. They call a timeout, 1 remaining in the game. So now with just 9 seconds, the Eagles, you guys start throwing to the end zone, motioning as Saquon. The fans are on their feet. It is loud here in this stadium. Hurts has it, under pressure, gonna take it himself. Time running down. He's gonna get down. Hurts. Oh, he does win 1 second. There will be 1 more play at the 23-yard line. I don't know how Hurts got down with 1 second, but the Super Bowl will come down to this final play. Here we go. Eagles, Ravens, 1 second. Hurts has it. Gonna go for the end zone. Hurts takes it. Gonna throw it. Pressure comes. Sacked. And the Ravens will win the Super Bowl and knock off the former champs. Baltimore is your winner in 2026. Lamar gets his first ever championship, and the Ravens are saying, "Ring me." What an ending to that game. Jalen Hurts should have just thrown it to the end zone. He was getting too greedy trying to buy time. He went down, and that's all she wrote. But fellas, thank you so much for watching today's simulation. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more Madden videos, comment down below. The NFL season doesn't start for a couple more months, but after the draft and after the offseason, we kind of can get a picture of what the rosters will look like, and the Ravens are predicted by Madden to be your champions. So without further ado, guys, once again, I appreciate all the support. Looks like Derrick Henry will be your finals MVP. It is Abdom Productions, and we out for today.